So when I had interviewed Cuban before, right, he told an incident of a singer named Veronica. You know her, the Puerto Rican singer back in the day.
Yes.
Yeah, she sang that song, "Someone to Hold," right? And I think Joe was on that one. I think Joe was on that one, or was it Pun and Cuban that was on that one?
Pun and Cuban.
Yeah,
was
Pun
on
and
that
Cuban
one.
was on that one, and Joe was on Rise. That's right, right. And Rise had came out, but then like Joe didn't want to clear the rights for them to shoot the Someone to Hold music video, right? And Cuban said that he believes it's because Veronica had a black boyfriend. Right.
Oh, that might have been part of it.
Yeah,
I mean,
and she's
I
Puerto
can see
Rican.
that.
What?
And I can see I can see that being a part of it, and I can see the fact that it was something that would have catapulted them into another realm that he wasn't a part of.
Right.
And that could have been a problem.
So then, like, you know, he had told that story way back when, and, you know, we really didn't think too much of it. And then obviously all these recent events come out and you said what you said. And then now we got Rahiem of the Furious Five, right? He was on Doggy Diamond's podcast. Shout out to him. And he said that he knew a Puerto Rican video girl back in the day that was dating a brother. And she was in Joe's music video. And on the set, Joe said, you know, you making our people look bad by dating these monkeys, which is just wild. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy because some people are like, yo, Joe been around black people all his life. Like, why would he be racist? Why would he even say that? Or, you know, why you coming out after 30 years and saying this now? Like, if you felt that way before, because Rahiem was very like, for a fact, like, I know Joe is racist.
Now, I've had conversations with Rahiem in the past, in the studio and outside the studio, where we just built like brothers. We didn't talk about music. We weren't making music. We were just building and exchanging conversation. And he's a very genuine person, man. And again, like, I bumped into him after those conversations at SOBs at events, and he pulled me to the side and we chopped it up, you know, even more. He's a very humble, and for him to be such a legendary person, he's a very humble and hospitable guy, man. That's easy to get along with, down to earth. So when I heard him saying what he was saying, I didn't think, you know, that there was any lies in anything he was saying. I really took that for what it was worth from what he was saying, because, you know, I trust his integrity from the person I know him as being. And that shit was crazy. I was like, wow. He actually said that. Now the question is, there was the female being completely honest. Now, what reason would she have to lie about that? You know, that's where the only question at hand came into my mind. Like, okay, she said this, and she said it probably because it's something that she felt was just like, wow, what the, really? He said that to me? That's what I get from it, and I'll be honest, I believe it. You know, it's not something that I think is far-fetched.
What I want to also say, though, is at that time, right, the music video was probably before Pun came along, right? So Joe was at the forefront as far as Puerto Rican MCs, right? So she's Puerto Rican. Why would she lie on another Puerto Rican that is out there in the entertainment business, that is essentially helping, quote unquote, our people?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So unless it was true or something like that, I don't know what reason she would have to lie about that. But
to make them look bad, yeah, like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. So like from the different things, like, you know, I believe that where there's smoke, there's fire. Now, maybe not everything is true on all these different stories that we hear, but man, it's like just too many that, you know, something got to be true, right? You know, I don't know.
I mean, and then again, like from what I witnessed, you know, that just, you know, makes it all the more, you know, realistic that he said that. In my mind, like, why wouldn't he? I mean, if I know he probably feels superior in his culture, and feels like, you know, when you feel like you're superior, and we know this from just man being man, you're gonna talk down and step on anyone that's in your circle that's gonna take away your superiority. So that's what I feel like he was a reflection of that in that conversation he had with her. Like, look, this is not, good for what we stand for.
Mm.
That's what that sounds like. And you need to refrain from doing that. Now, who the hell are you to tell this woman that? It's crazy to me in a sense. But then it goes back to your ego, your arrogance, and your superiority. If he really did say it, there's all those factors that play a part in that, man.
And in the situation with Veronica, Cuban said that Terror Squad ended up jumping her boyfriend, the brother. So
Yeah, I did hear that. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, Cuban wasn't a part of that. I don't think Pun was a part of that, but I'm talking about the other guys, the street, I think the street crew or something like that. But man, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was some heavy street dudes that were from TS, man. And, I mean, ooh, yeah, wolves, wolves. When I say
Right.
wolves, like wolves, man. And hey, when them guys came out, it wasn't fun. It wasn't fun. So I could see that happening too.